no matter what happened anywhere else. The share market is one place that boomed during the COVID period. This helped Radheshyam from Jaipur in making a lot of profit from the share market. In the last 2 years, he earned 50 to 70% return on many shares. Besides this, his investment in equity mutual funds also gave him an impressive return of 50 to 60%. But now, various headwinds like expensive valuation, pause on cheap loans, and higher interest rates are putting pressure on the share market. Now, Radheshyam is eyeing on budget as that will give further direction to the market. Just like Radheshyam, lot of investors are hoping for a budget that will continue providing the momentum to the stock market rise. At the same time, they also hope to get some tax relief. During COVID, when various businesses were shut, the share market was touching new records. BSE Sensex gave 16% return in 2020 and 22% return in 2021, whereas before COVID, during 2019, it gave just 14.37% return. During the COVID period, the number of share market investors also increased at a rapid pace. The number of demat accounts, mandatory requirement for investing in the share market, increased from 3.6 crore in March 2019 to 7.7 crores in November 2021. What about taxes? There are two kinds of tax on various securities including shares: capital gains tax and securities transaction tax. If you sell security within 1 year of buying, then you have to pay short-term capital gain tax at the rate of 15%. Besides this, if you sell a share after 1 year, then you have to pay one-time long-term capital gain tax of 10%. And then there is securities transaction tax. This is a tax on all sale and purchase transactions. The rate presently varies from 0.001% to 0.25% depending upon the type of security traded and transaction. During the stupendous rise in the share market, various small investors infused a large amount of money in the market. This also provided a large amount of tax to the government. For FY 2021-22, the government set target to collect rupees 12,500 crore from STT, whereas till December 16, 2021, government has already collected rupees 17,329 crore from STT. Now, Radheshyam is awaiting the budget as that will give further directions to the market. This is 40% above the target. Not only this, the collection figure is rupees 8,130 crore higher than the amount collected in the pre-COVID period of FY 2019-20. So, which budget brought the change? Before 2018, there was no long-term capital gain tax on selling the shares. But in Budget 2018, it was stated that if an investor has a profit of more than 1 lakh on selling equity or 1 unit of equity mutual fund, then he has to pay long-term capital gain tax of 10%. This came into effect from 1st April 2018. Value Prolific Consulting Service Director Anshuman Khanna says, to increase investment in the capital market, we hope that the government will take back its decision to impose a capital gain tax on equities and FPIs. To compensate for the loss that occurred due to this, the government can increase the rate for securities transaction tax. If the government does this, then a lot of capital will flow into the market, which will also help economy. Just a small dream. Radheshyam also wants the government to remove long-term capital gain tax on investment, or at least increase its duration from 1 year to 2 years, meaning LTCG should be imposed on shares being sold after 2 years. He says that this tax disincentivizes the investors looking to invest for the long term. Bansal says that if someone trades, meaning he buys and sells every day or make money by selling shares after a short time, then it makes sense to tax them. But if someone is looking to invest for a long time, then the government must encourage them. He hopes that in this budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will make this change which investors have been demanding for a long time.